If you're watching this video, I'm gonna let you in on a secret that they do not want us to know. As an everyday person, you can achieve millionaire status as soon as you hit the 100k mark due to a concept known as compounding, aka the snowball effect of money. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about why you need to hit the 100k mark sooner rather than later, the psychology that will help keep you motivated, and practical things that you can do in order to hit the 100k mark sooner rather than later. And I'll also put the timestamps in the description box. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Dr. Uyiosa and I am a medical doctor working in London who is a personal finance geek and property investor. First thing to note is when you start investing into the stock market, how much growth you achieve is primarily driven by how much money you're able to put into the stock market and not necessarily what the stock market is giving you. For example, let's say you had a goal of investing £5,000 every year into the stock market and the average return was 10%. That means you have generated £500. But once you get to the 100k mark, 10% of 100,000 is 10,000. And remember, you had a goal of investing £5,000 a year into the stock market. We can see here that the returns of the stock market is double our savings. And so we have transitioned from our savings being the primary driver in growing our pot to the returns of our investment being the driver. And the reason why this works, because of a phenomenon known as compounding. And compounding is when your money earns interest, and that interest also earns interest over time. You end up with this snowball effect because the amount of money that you have gets bigger and bigger and bigger as a result of the initial money earning interest, and then that interest earning interest, and then that interest earning interest, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. As your portfolio gets bigger, the amount of interest that you gain becomes larger, and so the growth rate becomes phenomenal, as seen in the first example where I compared earnings on £5,000 to earnings of £100,000. The next thing to know is that with 100k, it becomes a lot more achievable and easier to hit the £1 million mark. The reason being, at an 8% return, if you had £100,000 in your pot and decided not to put any more money into it, it would take roughly 30 years for it to reach $1 million by itself. However, if you continue to put £5,000 into it every single year, then it would take you 20 years to hit the £1 million mark, assuming that you had 100,000 in it already to begin with. And this is why you'll commonly hear investors say that time in the market is better than timing the market. Reason being, the more time you have in the market, the more your money is going to benefit from compounding, whereas trying to time the market is so difficult, especially because the market can be super volatile like we saw post-pandemic. Data actually shows that it is very difficult to correctly time the market, and people who have done so have achieved less returns compared to people who were consistent in investing. There is a phenomenon known as the goal gradient effect. It states that people are more motivated to achieve their goal the closer they get to it. And when they conducted a study on rats, they found that rats actually move a lot faster when they can see their food in sight. If this is any encouragement to anyone, it can seem really daunting at the start and a little bit annoying because you won't see as quick of a return at the start comparison to when you're closer to the 100k mark. But if you are able to be consistent and if you're able to push past the really hard phase, as you get closer and as you see your money compounding and growing at a rate that is quicker than your savings rate, you will be more motivated to do it. So going from that point to hitting $1 million will be so much easier psychologically as well. There are different things that you can do in order to help reach the 100k mark faster. Summarize it with 2 ideas. 1, increasing your income, and 2, decreasing your expenses. If we focus on the first, there are different things that you can do to increase your income. Firstly, starting with your day job, you might be a eligible for a promotion, and I'm a firm believer that if you don't ask, you don't get. So having a chat with your manager and seeing what the climate of your organization is in currently, because you never know, you just might have a promotion waiting for you. The second thing you can do in relation to your job is going online and researching if you can get a similar role for a higher salary. The second idea is to increase your streams of income. And so many different ways you can do this. You can start to monetize your passion. If you have a skill or you have a passion, you can get people to pay for that. Let's say you bake the best cakes or you create the most beautiful art pieces. There is probably someone out there who would pay you money to have your beautiful art piece on their wall, or to have you create cakes or cupcakes for their event. The second thing, if you have an idea about a business, or there's something else that is not related to work that you're passionate about, launching that as a side hustle could also be a way for you to generate an income stream. The other thing you can do is try consulting or freelancing. So if you work in an industry where you're exposed to quite niche knowledge that would be of benefit to other people who aren't too familiar with it, you could become a consultant and advise people in different industries about key things which can help them with their business. Now, moving on to the other side of things, which is reducing your expenses. If you have any high interest debt, or you have a flashy lifestyle, then potentially paying off your high interest debt and cutting back on your lifestyle may be of benefit to you, because the difference in the amount that you are saving could be used to help achieve the 100K mark a lot sooner. And the last one, which is for the people watching this video that are in relationships. If you have a partner and you currently have a partner together when it comes to your finances, it might be worth having a chat with your partner and seeing if they are willing to contribute a certain amount every month to help facilitate the 100K goal. So let's say you were putting aside £300 a month. If they were to put aside £300 a month also to match you, then you have £600, and £600 is double 300. And again, the time to hit 100K will be a lot shorter than if you were doing it by yourself. So these are just a couple of ideas for you to explore. This brings me to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful, and before you go, I'm going to link here and in the description other videos related to the investing series that I've created. So if you've enjoyed this one, then chances are you'll enjoy the other ones too. And I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.